Hey everyone, welcome to Round the Bases, featuring rarely seen baseball footage. All the videos and photos on my channel are from my personal collection, so let me know if you want to see more uploads by giving a comment, like, or subscribe. This clip is the full post-game interview with former umpire Joe West, following the August 9, 1990 game at Shea Stadium between the Phillies and the Mets. As you probably remember well, this was the infamous game when Phillies pitcher Pat Combs, seen here at a private Phillies banquet recorded in Reading, Pennsylvania, drilled Mets pitcher Doc Gooden in the knee to start off the bottom of the fifth. This after Doc had beamed two Phillies batters earlier in the game. This led to Doc charging the mound in full force, and an all-out benches-clearing brawl ensued. But what made this even more memorable was that for the first time anyone could remember, an umpire participated in the brawl in the field. That umpire, Joe West, pushed players, grabbed them by the collar, and body slammed Phillies pitcher Dennis Cook to the ground. Since videos of the brawl itself are easily found online, I did not include it here. But what you likely haven't seen anywhere else is the interview with Joe West in the Mets clubhouse following the game, where West discusses the mindset behind his actions. Let's watch.
Well, the Mets win it by a score of 5-4 in a real battle on the field in the fifth inning. And let's go down to Fran Healy, who has Joe West, the umpire in the ball game, who was involved more ways than one in that ruckus that took place on the field in the fifth inning.
Okay, Ralph, and as you mentioned, my guest is Joe West. And Joe, we're talking about the brawl in the fifth inning. What was running through your mind when Doc Gooden was hitting? Did you have any idea what was going to transpire after Herb got hit the inning before?
Well, we had a pretty good idea, but I didn't know it was going to turn into all that war. But, yeah, it was, it kind of looked like it was, that. I'm looking at it on the monitor here. Oh, that looks good. But is this what the people are seeing at home?
Oh, yeah. What do you think of that? Did you know that Dalton was tattooing Doc?
No, right here we're trying to pull all the aggressors out of the pile. And
now let me stop you, because this is a classic.
Well, I couldn't get this guy right here out of the pile.
Cook.
I told him to stop. See, now he comes back. I'm trying to keep him out of the pile, and he got mad at somebody. He thought somebody else threw him. I'm just trying to get him out of the pile. I don't know what's wrong with him, and he won't listen. He was all excited, and I understand that. Now I told him, I said, I'm the guy that pulled you out of the pile, and he goes, oh.
Now, have you always had that gentle touch about you?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I should take up rodeoing and bulldog and all that.
Now, Joe,
I'm trying to talk to him right there, and he won't listen. See, he's just excited about the what's going on, and you know, he's a young player. That happens, and well, right after that, I had a hold of Tuffle and couldn't make him stop either. Now, he's a veteran; he should know better. So,
did you think about throwing a Tuff on the ground?
Well, no, I was tired by then.
You know, I've never.
I don't think you should have to throw him to the ground. I didn't know what else to do with him. I mean, I couldn't pick him up there and carry him off the field. I don't condone doing that. I don't think it's a good idea to have to wrestle with a player. In fact, we were talking about it during the whole game between innings. You know, maybe we should just sit back and let them kill each other. But I mean, I don't think that's right either. I mean, our hands were tied, and we had to ask for help from the coaches and the managers. And as you could tell, it was like a small war out there. So it wasn't easy.
Years ago, it used to be the umpires would kind of stay back and, you know, try to talk them out of it. You were right in the middle of it.
Well, we were trying to pull the guys out that were keeping it going, and he happened to run by me, and I just happened to get a hold of him. I had no idea it was going to come to that, you know, and he wouldn't stop. And Tuffle did the same thing later. So, you know, what can you do?
Well, how did you decide who to throw out of the ball game?
Well, basically you look for the aggressors. And the people that were actually doing the fist fighting, I think we got most of those. I mean, we had some help out there. There were guys that were trying to break it up, but the aggressors you have to get rid of. You can't leave them in the game. I mean, we've had brawls before. I mean, I've seen people dive over the pile. It looked like you're in the middle of a football game, and that's when somebody can really get hurt. Somebody can get hurt here because you got people falling all over the ground and everything.
You think anybody would be suspended?
Well, I would hope not. I don't know. I mean, I could use a couple days off.
You might be the only one that gets suspended.
I mean, well, I don't know what else to do in this. I mean, when you're in a barroom brawl, you try to break it up. You can't be a choir boy to try to break it up. And I did all. I had my hands full, as you could tell.
I can tell you, first off, my guest, Joe West, I can tell you, you'll never be accused of being a choir boy. And we'll be back with more. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to go upstairs to Rusty and Ralph, so stay with us.
All right, back up here, Ralph and I. Nice interview there, Francis.